sure. We can find some lands. Can't hear anything? Is it because you're watching without audio? As your icon says? Oh, right. The new Layla, I just think that card's trash. People are overhyping it, but I do not think it's going to be a good Magic card. But people love to hype up, you know, hype up cards like that. If there was still Karn the Great Creator, I could see that being in mono green and just make that deck even more explosive. But with missing that one, I kind of doubt it. No, you're supposed to play a Shredder there. I got holes. All right, we got our 4 lands now. We're ready to pop off. You can hear the music fine. That's the main thing. Okay. Well, I mean, every deck had Karn there for a while. Karn was OP. Well, I could either purchase Yorion and then have to discard or just cycle this land. I think cycling seems better. Yorion can wait. I'm sure these Phoenix decks play like 2 Spell Pierces, probably not many more of them in the main. So Fire should be okay, but we'll see. This deck is a ton of fun to play though, y'all. Yeah, that's true, Stony. That is true. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play this weekend, but I'm definitely going to play in the qualifier. I need a break from Modern before I play a lot of it after that. Just going for the double opt. I don't hate fun, but I did look at the last challenges, Elliot, and the top 8 was 4 blue-white control decks and 3 Lotus Field decks. That was just the top 8 of the challenge, and I'm like, huh. Wouldn't say it's the best metagame. I just put one Rakdos deck in there, you know? Like, give me some hope. I don't mind the Phoenix matchup, though. It's close. Well, tell Victoria hello. Well, I guess you can hear me. Hi, Victoria. Yeah, format is dead right now, but with the new set, not a lot is going to change. And then there's a Pro Tour attached to it, so I still have to prep for it. What do these decks all play for counter spells? Is it worth playing around anything? Let's see. How many spell pierces does this deck usually play? 2 main? It's probably still worth it to go for it. Gets worse post board. Yeah. Yeah, it ports right over to Arena, except Chain to the Rocks. That's the big one. So I did play this in the Explorer qualifier before, and I just switched that for, like, Baffling End. What's the new Coco card? I haven't looked at every card so far yet. So I could just go Enigmatic Fires and say go. That feels kind of bad. I think I'm just going for Fires. We're YOLOing here. Yellow. Boo! They had it. They had it. And cloak 2 creatures? They have to be creatures? Okay. Their draw is not uberly impressive, but I still don't have a great follow-up next turn. I mean, I just have to cast one. It makes sense they have the other Spell Pierce, though, to be honest. Otherwise, like, what are they playing? But I guess not. Oh, it's a sorcery, too? And they do not have to be creatures. So no matter what, 4 mana, 4 power, but you can unmorph the creatures, essentially? Seems bad if it's a sorcery. That kills it for me right there, I would think. So they get Fiery Impulse. Do they keep track of that? No. I have to keep track of it? Unreal. Okay, so let's start with Path of the World Tree. We might as well get black so I can maybe activate. Excuse me. All right, and then I will sack 2 things. Okay, what order do I want to do this in? Let's see our options. So 5 and 3. Ooh, okay, I want to exile their graveyard. And Elish Norn. I can exile it twice. Tolsimir? Okay, so I could go Tolsimir first and then exile. That seems great. Okay, so I sack a fires first. Alright, so it's this one. I guess they can impulse the creature? Maybe I'm okay with that, though. So we'll go like this. Tolsimir. Fight the bird. They might not fight it. They might not keep it alive since they think their graveyard's going to be in play. Okay, now let's get rid of that graveyard. I target you. Oh, fun. Okay. What do they got post board? More Spell Pierces, D-Strokes, Crackles, probably. So they only have Shredders for portable holes, so I can probably trim on that, if not take them all out. We'll take them all out for now and see what we have. Hanged Executioner is bad. Knight of Autumn is bad. Arcana Sun's Grace can be okay. Do I need mommy? I don't think I need my mom here for this one. Agent's pretty bad. Alright. Disputes are all pretty good. Eidolon of Rhetoric is pretty good. Rest in Peace is good. And then I could go with Rending Volley. Or I could just go 1 portable hole. Or I could go one of these 5 or 7s. Best deck, no notes. Agent of Treachery or my mommy. Mommy is definitely more fun. And probably just better. Agent is not very good in this matchup. But a coma. That'd be good. They will have crackles. Oh, yeah, okay. It's good to steal crackles. I like stealing crackles. Tulsimir is also not great. Like, that was a quarter case scenario where that was actually good. And King Ken is just, you almost never take that one out. It's just good. Then it's, do I want Rending Volleys? I have enough removal with Leyline Binding and Chain. I think I'm fine without it. YOLO. That was a pretty bad draw, too. They had a pretty bad draw as well. Yeah, maybe. Coma is a sweet magic card. Coma, chameleon. Coma's not very good against Phoenix for what it's worth. They do have Lightning Axe to deal with it, if they leave that in, which they probably don't. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the Pioneer Challenge on Saturday instead of the Modern Challenge, just to get a nice change of pace before it's all Modern next week. And I got extra QPs laying around, so why not? Okay. Give it a shot. This hand has problems. But the solution is 1 plains. Coma is not indestructible until you have a coil. So the first turn you can kill it. Coma, chameleon. Something like Path the World Tree, get a plains, rest in peace with Dispute backup on 2 seems quite good, though, if that works. Bird Law. I'd like a plains. All good, Stony. All good. I might have to put that bird right on the rocks. Birds do not enjoy being chained to the rock. What the hell? That's a problem. Well, I guess I can deal with it next turn. All right. That's a problem. Beans. Gonna have to beat some servos this game, it looks like. How will we do it? We might not. Leaving up 1 spell pierce, huh? It's tricky. All right. Not gonna cast that yet. All right, slowly but surely, we're dismantling what they're building. Oh, I'm claving it. I'm claving it. I hope this doesn't die. Then that's an actual decent clock. Decent, not crazy. Ooh. Got a lot of blue cards in hand there, don't you? Can't attack through this 2/2. Excellent. Okay, I guess we can start with that. Let's get blue. God, this deck is sick. Elliot, you must have had the most fun ever crushing that tournament with this deck. Like, just so much fun. I do need the swamp, though, too. But it's more important to get the fires. R.I.P. I mean, Hippo is a gigantic downgrade, but hey, you still did it. What a downgrade. I wonder if I stop that. I don't think I actually care, do I? Good to stop. Take 5, that's not that big of a deal. And then I just lock it up with Incarnation next turn. All right. Sad panda. Hosanna, hallelujah. More of a hippo kind of guy? Okay, well. Some people like to, live on ground. Some people like to take to the skies, personal preference. I'm kind of worried about 2 counter spells here, though. I'm not going to lie. I think it's Incarnation with Dispute backup, and if they have to, they have to, but that would be bad. Could also go Chain to the Rocks plus Flanker. It's probably safer. I would imagine they have a Spell Pierce, but I think it would make sense for them to have 2 counter spells here. They could have... Oh, yeah, they can have Dispute, Spell Pierce. Post board, they probably have 5 1-mana counter spells, plus 2 D-strokes. I think I actually should play around us. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. All right, here you go. Bottom both. Now do I counter the Brazy Bee? I think so. I want to make sure the pressure's off. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should have just countered it the first time. Oh yeah, that thing does have flash, huh? No reason. No reason whatsoever. Card's not so good when Rest in Peace is already on the battlefield. Alright, now I feel like our spells are just never going to resolve, which is unfortunate. Fires! But if they ever do, they're in trouble. And if I can ever just get to 7 mana, start using these pass, that'd be great. Alright, now I can at least play around Spell Pierce. Okay, now the next one I will play around Dispute. Yeah, I think being patient has been correct. Except maybe letting that Brazen Borrower go. Wow, they're just like, nah. They're like, I can't beat it. Okay. Birds. All right. It's a little awkward, but this hand produces some awkward hands. And with Fable, you can do anything. Fable was so good for this deck. My God. Fable was so good for a lot of decks, but... yeah, this deck's always a little random when you draw your tutor targets, you know? Uh-oh. All right, as long as you don't have the Thoughtseize for the Fable. It's a good sign. Ooh! Baby! What a masterpiece of a draw. There's loose keeps for every deck, Stoney. No problem. Old Smugs? I mean, I'm pretty content just getting Fable here. You can have Smugs for a bit. You gonna put it on the vents, not the Craig? Just to have more green? Yeah, I suppose you're right. I suppose you're right. Okay. So I'm just able to do the things? I have a feeling it's going to be short-lived. Okay, a land would be good. Okay, I for sure want to discard one card, but I really want to hit a land, but these are all so good. Could get rid of the portable hole. That feels kind of silly, though. I think one is probably fine. Yeah, I think it's either portable hole or beans or nothing. Those are the decisions. Oh, I forgot to add a card that I really love for this exact situation. Gotta be the Renegade. This is exactly the kind of card where I love it. Rallier? Is that how to spell it? Yeah. Whoops. That card is so good for these kind of spots. I added it to my Explorer deck, but I forgot for this one. All right. I'll listen to the Enigmatic Master. We did need the land. We did need the land. Okay, so... let's go with white. Portable hole, and then fires. Yeah, okay. All right, put that copter into my portable hole. And let's get on in there. Now, I could get Archon of Sun's Grace off the Fable, or I just get a 3-drop. I really would like to get Renegade Rallier, though. That would be awesome right now. Especially because I am going to lose white off this. It doesn't really matter when I have fires. Blue. All right, Skyclave. I could get Knight of Autumn. Knight of Autumn seems kind of good. Take out their Fable. I'm all about it. I think I still would have got Renegade Rallier. But I just get to take everything from them. That's kind of cool. All right, what you got? What you got? What you got? Shelly, I have the perfect answer to that. Thank God. You got the life. Do 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 do. Kind of want to play one land just to guarantee Yorion next turn. And I don't want to get rid of the fires quite yet. It's going to live no matter what. So let's just go get ourselves... It's almost not even an upgrade to go get Archon, but I think it's still worth it. So that does do some messed up stuff with Yorion. We're having fun. Rakdos is a good matchup. That's for certain. And you know how it's a good matchup when you just resubmit. Be like, no changes needed. To be fair, some of my cards are bad, but that's the product of Yorion decks sometimes. In your good matchup, you just got to keep some stinkers. Like the Flunker, Archon of Sun's Grace is pretty medium as well, but both teams did play hard. Wait, can I sideboard down to 80? No. I love that this is an 81 card deck. Be like, 20 extra cards, not quite enough. We need one more. Could bring in like Dovin's Vetoes or something. Instead of this. Doesn't seem terrible. If I can pick off a Fable or something. That card is just not good. Hanged Executioner seems pretty bad as well. I can just get Skyclave to deal with Shieldred. Does put in a body, which is okay. But not very good. All right. Do some vetoes. 81's the new 61. +2 lockdown, so they would think I was making changes. Yes. Oh, Elliot, I do that every single time when I don't make any changes. I do that every single time. So you will, in a high pressure tournament setting, you will never see me not sideboard. But yeah, my go-to is side in the two most outrageous cards. So anybody behind me watching is like, what does Corey know that I don't? And then he'll take him out. He's like, oh, he's just trolling. No, that's my go-to as well. I love it. Sick. Yeah, right, Goulash, it's not right. Maybe you are old, but still, I agree. Yeah, the good old Yorion shirt? Hell yeah, I still have that one. Oh, mulligan. Sick. Not even a land type for the leyline bindings. All right. Okay, do I just get rid of both fires? I think so. Fires is a card when you have a good card when you have a lot of cards. Oh, I hate the shuffle in 50. I mean, that is the correct best way to do it, but it's such a damn waste of time. And sometime I've done that and I left in a terrible card because it's just too many cards to keep track of. And I'm like, all right, I'm never doing that again. But yeah, that is a good thing to do. All right, I'll probably at least have a good 2-drop. That's really all you need here. Okay. All right, let's go with... It's definitely Path. Now, which land do I want? Yeah, Stoney, I think that was pretty confirmed by them playing Rakdos cards game 1. All right. Do I want the swamp? So Teamer plus white. So black would give me domain, but I'm going to get domain anyways. So it doesn't really matter, like, at all. Except I want to leave the plains. Because I might fetch that out in a pinch and need to leyline binding something. Anywhere to get a full deck list? Yeah, it should be up on the screen, right? All 81 magical cards should be up there. Yeah, it's on the screen. Not going to play around Blood Moon. Mostly because it's not legal in the set. Or in the format, excuse me. Otherwise, I definitely would. It's just added? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I missed that memo. My hand's pretty good for a mold of 5, to be honest. Okay, a little too much pressure. Emergency printing. Does this work? I'm not casting them, though, right? Libraries can't enter the battlefield, so they are entering the battlefield. Okay. All right, all right. Guess I will have to deal with that later. So I gotta stop the pressure. That is a problem, though. Can't enter the battlefield. And it's all creatures coming from it. So yeah, Enigmatic is just shut down with this. Okay. Fair enough. No, I'm not going to be playing in Denver. I'm going to be commentating remote. Sokenzen. Okay, that's not a shield run at least. Still a lot of pressure. 3-turn clock. We need to find something. Well, I guess Elish Norn. We're dead to a land. Dead to a land, essentially. If they can just hive us twice, so we can't beat that. Might not even be able to beat it if they can activate it next turn. Yeah, next turn he would even be lethal if we just play Elish Norn. Okay, if they never draw land 4 and they only have Fatal Pushes in hand, then Elish Norn will stabilize. Or land 5, excuse me. Yeah, Tulsamir would be sick. They're in the deck for a reason. To draw them. Alrighty then. Fair enough. That was a beating. On the play, when I want to be playing my Fable instead of defending against their Fable, though, I'm just jamming. Just jam my creatures. Yeah, there she was. Cage does shut me down, right, Elliot? Does shut down an Incarnation. And put that card onto the battlefield. Cards can't be put onto the battlefield. So yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. It's not cool, but seems pretty straightforward. I wouldn't have won that game with a full 7, I don't think. Those 2 fires would have not have helped. All right. Good enough. Don't Thoughtseize me, please. My best card will be taken. And then there she was. Yeah, there she was. Mulligan to 6. Okay, it's your turn to mull to 5. That's only fair. We're all about balance on this stream. All right, all right, all right. Your go. Hooray. All right. Hooray! It's so important to get one of these on turn 2. This deck is so incredibly fun. Whew. Is that a mirror breaker? A Smuggy Cops? Okay. Okay. Inti is such a good Magic card. Hey, Swiss Gaming, coming in with a raid. What up, what up, what up? Welcome. That is quite the combo. Kroxa enters the exile. That's not the one. That's the one you want in the graveyard. Thoughtseize. Oh god, I hope they don't have a land. It's not the absolute worst, but it's annoying. No land, no land, no land, no! Alright. Now we got a game. Inti is great, yeah. Alright. You gotta take Leyline Binding, I would imagine. Well, Portable Hole still hits one of these. I'll probably have to take Smuggler's Copter. Oh, I should have just kept Otawara, though. That was silly. Alright, that's still extremely good. Oh, that's so good. Those are Magic the Gathering cards. All right, so let's go like this. Green. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. No, don't need to bind this, but we can Portable Hold this, and then we can bind Smuggler's Copter when they go to crew it, plus trigger up the Beanstalk. The sauce has arrived. King Ken and Tulsamir being triggered off up the Beanstalk? Ooh! Ooh! They didn't even see any other cards. They're just like, yeah, I can't beat that. Yes! I don't know if this is the same Dark Dog that's always in our chat, but we're gonna find out. Okay, this is a keeper. It was not if that was not a green land. All right, let's check it out. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Enters the battlefield for each player, destroy up to one non-basic land that player controls for each land destroyed that way. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield tab. Oh, it doesn't target. Destroy up to one non-basic land? Does this work the way I think it does? Oh, shit. Okay, okay. Interesting. I mean, Eidolon of Rhetoric is already pretty good to get against Lotus Field, right? Like, if they need to play more than one spell. And you have more 2-mana artifacts. Okay, they went with the high risk take, the card that is like the worst card, but I can't cast my spells without it. Motobug! Thoughtseize Bug! 81 cards, by the way. Oh, is this old Greasy Fang? That's true. I mean, we just scooped that matchup anyways, right? Like... Oh! Oh! That was ill-advised. And I hit the land anyways. Should I just give him perfect information? If so, I get banned. I might as well just get swamped now, huh? Yeah. There's the 2 cards I drew. You can't get me down. Honestly, it happens all the time. The card that gets taken, you end up drawing it. Like, that's the history behind it, and it feels weird to, like, say it's a thing, because I don't believe in most, Moto conspiracies kind of things, but it happens often, to say the least. It's a meme, but it happens often. Like, people that play a lot of Moto, it truly happens. Alright, I could still be easily dead if Parhelion attacks me next turn. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, Agent of Treachery used to be my favorite card in one of my favorite standard decks of all time. Jeskai Luca Fires. No! They got the land? Concealed Courtyard? They got Courtyard. Oh my god. Wow. Stupid. Well, we're dead. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so if I can get Enigmatic, I can Deputy these. Right? So let's get rid of this and Agent. Could also get rid of up the Beanstalk. Yeah, let's do that. Does that keep me alive? Maybe. I'll be going to Amsterdam, yep. Okay, so I think I have one option. It's to attack, gain 4 life, chain this, and hope they can't bring something back. It's not pretty. But I also need the mana. Okay. Maybe they won't attack. Let's put this on the rocks. Gain some life. Guess I didn't even have to gain life. I could have just made it a bigger creature, but... Alright. At least we have a good board against them. The volleys are coming in. And the RIPs. I think that's probably it. They also just can't beat a Resolve Attracts. No, like, they have Bitter Triumph now. They used to not be able to beat that card at all. So Portable Holds are awful. A lot of my exile removal is quite bad, to be honest. I don't really need Mommy. Yeah, Mom doesn't really stop anything, does it? All right. We'll try our best. It's 30 minutes by train. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll be there. I can't wait. You bring in Veto? I don't think Veto is a good Magic card against them. I would like to go first. Oh, this is a white source. Oh, okay. 2 Rest in Pieces is slightly awkward, but it's just so important. Playing a fair game with them is like night and day difference. Yeah, I don't think that's enough, Elliot. Dovin's Veto does not counter Fang. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Words. Two Rest in Peace. Graveyard Hate. I bet they take the good card. Now the card I'm the most afraid of is by far Azika's Chariot. Yeah, they are. Blame mana traders. All right. We're still probably not in a great spot here. I'm not going to lie. All right, they've chose a Grease Fang. They chose a 3 mana 4/3 attacker. Okay. I'll just say go do some scrying and try to set that up. And then if they go like Azika's Chariot, I can send the deputy to town. Deputy Dog. We scry, they cry. I'll go to 20. Dang, I want both of these. But I will lose the up the beanstalk. It's probably not worth it. I'm gonna put it under it, but almost assuredly we're not gonna see it. I think it's still worth it because I can get rid of their Grease Fang. But it's close. Like, now they still have to deal with it, find, get Parhelion into the graveyard, and then find a Grease Fang. Like, that's still a lot of steps, you know? Well, I say that there's a Boseiju, step one. There's a card that I really meant to have is Renegade Rallier, and I could always bring it back with that. That's one I'll be fixing for Saturday. Yeah, they do choose a Boseiju. Oh, does it? Okay. Never mind then. I'll just RIP myself. I thought they might do that. No, it is not. Yeah, it's the same as like Dothy Voidwalker, I think. You know, if you destroy Dothy, the card goes away as well. I don't know, though. I'm not a judge. I'm barely good at just knowing my own cards. So they could just kill King Ken. Maybe it's still worth it. Could have like Bitter Triumph. That's my understanding, Damien. It's like, yeah, Fatal Push doesn't get exiled and Unholy Heat does. So yeah, good point. I don't know the ruling. I think it's gotta be, but I have a feeling this is getting Bitter Triumph. But it's not like it's bringing back anything anyways, so I think it's fine. King Ken sits on its throne. All right. YOLO. All right, game 3. This deck on the draw, like, sometimes you just get wrecked by this deck, you know? Like, and there's just nothing you can do. They have Thoughtseize into Salvage, into Greasefang, and you lose. Does not have any hate, but it's a fully functioning hand. I have a lot of draws to find Rending Volley. I don't like mulliganing against them because they do have 6 hand disruption spells. Yeah, it's close. I am considering keeping it. I am very much considering it. So, we have Rending Volleys we can find. We have Rest in Pieces we can find. We're going to get to draw off up the Beanstalk. So as long as they don't have the actual turn 3, it shouldn't be the biggest deal. But if they do, we're probably just dead. The lands are also a problem. Like 3 tap lands is too many, so it's leading me to want to mull a little bit more. It's already pretty slow. Archon's not even good against them as well. Alright, close mulligan. Pains me. This is why I never mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep a terrible hand now. Alright. Okay, Leyline Binding can be an answer, though, so it's not the absolute worst, but we're in trouble. Okay. We do have the Grease Fang on turn 3 lockdown, though. So we get to play Magic. Okay, that means it's not coming on turn 3, at least. Well. Okay, let's get blue mana. Then we got full domain in case we need it. Unless they Thoughtseize themselves, that's true. I'm definitely done, for sure. Okay. There's the Titanic. Okay, so I can no longer top out. Interesting. Yep, it's not. Now, you know what I really don't want to see is old Cadillac. No Cadillac. Yeah, Knight of Autumn is not that great against it. Oh, thank God. Just because it goes to the yard and then they can bring it back, you know? Okay, so... No! I accidentally rush clicked okay. I was thinking about my next play. Great. Chat, that wasn't smart. God dang it. Oh, that was quite bad, though. Well, when we blink Yorion and get both of those basics, it won't be so bad. So they got Concealed Courtyard and Sentinel of the Nameless City. Okay, I mean, they have no vehicles in the yard, so honestly, I think I might just LB this Sentinel, especially if they target it with this map. Yeah. Not terrible. I've had enough value today. No thank you to that plains. Land 5? Nah, not important. Damn. Oh, that was so bad. If we just had 5 lands in play, we're just 2 away from activating pass. Once you start doing that, this card is messed up in the late game. Okay. Opponent is not doing the most things. A non-triome land, please. Don't punish me for my misclick. I'm getting punished for my misclick. Yeah, Yorion is a great blocker here, too. No, don't do it to me. Or Fiend's Informant. Uh-oh. This feels like a Cadillac turn, which is beatable. Oh, but if they got Rafine's Informant and they have Greasefang, I mean, they just drew a card, so they can't have that many cards. Yep. Things are happening now. I'm scared. Gotta land. I know they have Informant. So they just have Informant in hand. Don't think I have the time for either of these cards. We need bigger stuff. Don't have time to cast the Beanstalk. But we're doing okay. I think I'm going to take care of their Greasefang. Tilt that we drew the plains now. That was honestly the most tilting part of not fetching the plains is now we only get 1 land here. Don't have Bitter Triumph, please? No! That's bad. Kind of figured that they had that, though. So I know they have Azeka's Chariot and Rafine's Informant in hand. Pretty good. And the Temple Garden. So next turn we can do this. At worst. Cadillac on top. Okay. We got some live draws, though. I think Chariot's on top. Well, I think I gotta discard both of the cantrips. Okay. I mean, I think I just gotta do this. Gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, turn opponent loses 2 life. I get a bear and I kill this. Take 6. Oh, God. It's not lethal, but it's pretty close. Still think it's better than having to top deck something off the presence. It's not pretty. Just target opponent. I would have top decked Fable. Yeah, I don't think that would have been enough. But regardless, I don't think anything's going to be enough. Like, I need, like, Tulsamir to stabilize. And now these Sentinels are just going to run away. Yeah, there's that one misplay, that one misclick. I think definitely had some cascading effects. You know, I drew the card. I would have had an extra... There were definitely aspects where that could have cost me the game. Since this game is very thin margins here. Parhelion's on top. I guess they can just cast it, huh? Yikes. Yeah, we're just dead to the attackers, though. All right. Enigmatic for Atraxa. That's pretty much exactly what we need. Yep. Okay. But then how do we not die to this Grease Fang? Guess it's not in the graveyard. So I could go Enigmatic plus Fable. Does that keep me alive? Find Binding on Atraxa. That's a good point. Might have to do that. Or Rending Volley. Yeah, I could get Deputy as well. Like, I don't even know if Atraxa stabilizes here. And, like, they don't have anything in the yard. So Greasefang right now is not a big deal. So let's think if Atraxa even stabilizes. So that's that. Plus Fable. 3 blockers. they're going to be able to play Parhelion 2, crew a Zika's Chariot, attack with all these. I'll have 3 blockers. I can go block, 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 take 5, 6, 7, gain 7. Okay. I think the Atraxa line stabilizes me here. Like, I know this is what they're drawing, and this is their hand. So they cannot kill me if I go Atraxa. Wait a minute. Did I miss one attackers? Okay, so they're going to have one more attacker. Parhelion's going to crew this. Okay, so Greasefang's involved. I did miss one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I blocked those 3. Greasefang and this. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gain 7. Go to 1. So if they map any of the 2/2s, then I die. Okay. So I did my math wrong. That is not a good line. So what about that Deputy plus Fable? So what would I kill? The Sentinels? Or the Cats? Probably the Sentinels. It's tough. Alright, Enigmatic. Alright, Enigmatic. I leave open red, white, and white. Hope to get Leyline Binding plus Rending Volley. Rending Volley, the Greasefang. Leyline Binding, this. In combat, and then do some blocking. Then I have 2 blockers. That would make it, but I would need 2 spells. But I think I need both. Greasefang is just another creature right now. They can't discard it. It's too bad I don't know until the end step of what I'm going to hit. Oh, if they Parhelion, they can't cast it? Or, I mean, if they're Parhelion, they're not going to have any mana to explore. Did I factor that math in? 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. Gain 5, 6. No, I mean, that is a good point. They could have Zika's Chariot, I guess. And that would get me. I mean, regardless, I'm casting fires. Yeah, so what if I Deputy? If I Deputy the Sentinels, then I can block and then Fable. I mean, I think that's probably better. Deputy those, and then maybe I can Reflection, get the cats. So I can block 1. I can block my token to here. I have to chump with this Fable though too. I think it's my best option though, because I think I stay alive. Tough though. And then I go for the Atraxa-line next turn. Tough turn. So I have to block 1 to everything. So I can block here, 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 and I can leave Deputy alive. So I left that on top. Maybe they kept the wrong one. Now I can get Mimic. Mimic copies Deputy, gets all the cats. I think they did mess up. I think this had to be a 3-3, right? Yep, exactly. All right, I think we got a chance. All right, let's hurry. Because now I think we actually have a chance. All right, green, blue. Here's that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, we'll say go. Do they not have Parhelion 2 in their hand? Did they bottom it or something? Okay. Land, no. Land, enchantment. Enchantment. Done. I need to close the game, so I wanted to get a Trax Arena. Okay. Seven, 8, 9. Don't think I have any way to deal 1 damage. I'm just gonna not mess around. Woo! That was a game of Magic the Gathering, y'all. Holy crap. Who didn't think we were going to win that game? Raise of hands. Show of hands. Multi 5, no big deal. All right, let's get blue, I suppose. This hand is quite bad against another Yorion deck. I probably should have reevaluated this, to be honest. I just see 2 lands and 1 of these and a fire, and I'm like, yeah, it's got to be good. I'd probably still keep, but it is kind of a stinker. Oh, is this like Emergent Ultimatum Yorion? That'd be cool. Okay. All right, let's get black now. Could be Bring to Light. Okay. Could be a lot of nonsense. Oh, yeah, if it is that kind of Mirror Todd, for sure. But I think it's not. I don't think this is enigmatic. Looks like Niv. Hell yeah. Is that the Christopher Larson? The one and only Great Dane? Some may say there's other Great Danes, like a lot of them. They'd be wrong. There's only one, and it's Christopher Larson. How's life going, man? How's the dad life? You came just in time to watch me finish some rounds of this and then burn down my house cooking a HelloFresh thing. Yeah, I've been loving it as well. It's pretty cute. Okay. Well, if this is indeed Niv, then I just drew the most important card. Because if they go Bring to Light for Mom, it deads this deck unless you have this card, which is hilarious. Except I don't want to like play it right now in the face of it, you know? Yeah, I know it's Niv now. Like, I want to hold this. But I also just have to play the fires? God, do I just have to play the saddest fires? Vomit. Alrighty. Ugh. Because, like, they could just... I guess they can't have Fatal Push, but... This is literally my only answer. My only answer to Elish Norn is Hanged Executioner, and this deck cannot do anything if they play it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the damage. It's just such a waste to not cast it, you know? But, like, maybe they don't know this is my only answer to it. This isn't an open deckless tournament, so... And if I do play this, they can't bring to light for it next turn. So they'd have to kill it and then do something. And in the meantime, I can Yorion and get this stuff going. I'm going to play it. And probably deeply regret it. But if this was open decklist and my opponent, you know, knew about this kind of stuff, then I would never play this, you know? But now it just makes my Yorion so much better next turn. Like, next turn I could go... Chain to the Rocks your Niv, buy Yorion, play Yorion, blink. That's okay. But these Leyline Binding Chain to the Rocks effects against Niv is not great. Because they have plenty of ways to remove it and just trigger Niv again. Okay, that's not as bad. Oh, I don't have any rocks! You're right, but I can Leyline Binding. Oh, what the hell is this? You're right, I don't have a single rock. Oh, God. I didn't think they'd get to go Omnath plus thing. I guess the best thing I could have done is just do nothing, huh? Alright. Gross. What the hell is this? Is this the wrong Niv-Mizzet? Hexproof from Monocolor. Okay, so I can never kill this. Okay. What the hell is Jumpstart? Oh, Jumpstart is just you discard a land, huh? Stupid commander cards. Okay. Okay. Green, white, black. So this costs 2. Well, I guess I have one option, huh? Deal with the Omnath, play Yorion? Okay. Only target. Come here, beautiful bird. Help me out of this. I need a rock. I need a mountain. Oh, deputy. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's not a great answer, but it's an answer, I guess. Let's go get our last basics out of the deck. Double Toll Smear. All right. I see we have to go deep to kill their creatures. All right, let's hope they don't have as good of a turn. That was a busted turn. I bet they're going to bring to light. I bet they're only going to Diabolic Edict for their best card and put it into play. How bad could that be, you know? How devastating could that be? Is Jumpstart every turn, or does it go away? You may cast this card from your graveyard by discarding a card in addition to playing its life. Then exile it. Okay, thank God. Jesus. Jumpstart was a mechanic, right? Like the Ravnica one, huh? That was kind of fun. I remember playing that at a pro tour. I almost had my best limited record ever. I almost 6 out a pro tour unlimited, but I got unlucky against Li Shiqian. With the most busted Izzet deck you could ever have. And then I like 3-0'd beating LSV in the first draft with like the worst deck with no win cons ever. It was nice. Okay, that's not great. Okay. I thought that was going to be a fetch land. It's not as bad. Ha! Got him. Got him. Oh. Guess I can still just start by cycling. Can cycle again. Deputy's in town. Is that a good one to naturally draw? Could be a backfire if they have Fatal Push, though. Would this deck play Fatal Push? Feel like it wouldn't be that crazy. Does not look like it. Well, you had enough to attack through me, dog. I could have got it for quite a few turns, but... All right. Yeah, you needed to bin that. But yeah, if you just put a counter on each of your 2/2s, then I was dead as well. But that was still a sick game. That was still a sick game. It is Hanged Executioner. A pretty bad card. That's only in here because I cannot do anything if my opponent resolves a mom. It's the only way in my whole deck to kill him. Up the beanstalk, eh? Four, five. The hell's this? Oh, bring to light. Uh-oh. This looks like a extinction event, maybe? Oh, verdict, even better. Okay. Now I'm in trouble. All right. Target opponent. All right. Yeah, King Ken would be good. Step 3, profit. Believe it, Beverly Blues. Just being able to just bring back Bring to Lights here is pretty insane. I mean, it's not full power Bring to Lights, but wow. Oh, God. Yeah, all these enchantment spells are a huge liability. This is probably a bad matchup. Well, they clearly don't have lands, which is still probably bad for me. I'll attack with a bear. All right. All right, here's this. Fires. I think I'm gonna have to restart Moto in between this. I'm lagging pretty bad. Pretty good. Not gonna give up. I feel like we could still win this. I mean, Fires does some crazy stuff. Oh, they can do the Yorion trick here? That's pretty insane. Yeah. Okay, just getting that. Decklist should be on the screen there, Todd. Growth Spiral, hell yeah. Sure. Well, their deck is awesome. I will say that. There it is. There's mommy. I think this is a very bad matchup for what it's worth. I saw the winner of the Mox just completely eviscerate their opponent with this one simple trick. Get this card in play and you can't lose. So Hanged Executioner is going to be our most important card. Oh, boy. All right. I mean, this is kind of awesome, right? We're definitely just dead, but pretty cool. Okay. Cool stuff. All right. I'm going to try to reload Moto real quick. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh-oh, are we not going to be able to sideboard? All right. So all our disputes have got to be awesome to stop the bring to light nonsense. Dovin's veto still seems pretty okay. The thing is, like, portable holes are completely unplayable. So probably got to bring in vetoes just out of pure I don't have enough cards. Maybe even Ferostodon. Like, Leyline Bindings are fine. Chain to the Rocks are fine. But they're not great. Maybe I just take out all the chains, just leave Leyline Bindings? I mean, like, I don't want a lot of this stuff. Could bring in Rending Volleys, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. Eidolon Rhetoric is fine. And could go with Rending Volleys. And 2 can kill Mom. Honestly, like, might be worth it. But I don't want to bring in 4. All right, then I'll bring in 3. And I hope I never draw them. All right, it's going to be a tough match. I think this is an extremely bad matchup. Like, really bad. They have 5 moms. And they accelerate out to that card. Plus, they have a lot of ways to slow me down. So, that's all bad news bears. I feel like we tried our best, though. Must be nice. I only have 1 mom. Yeah, I don't know if I do have some, but I think my best plan is just counter their bring to light, you know. Or this might be my best out here as they got bored and they walked away from the computer. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, exactly, Todd. That's exactly my plan. They've mulliganed to 5 magic cards. Or maybe Knight of Autumn 4/3 beatdown coming. That might be our best odds. Okay, not a great draw there. I should have played the Boseiju probably, but whatever. Fires and our counter spells are nombos, but we have ways to eliminate them. All right, we have our best card. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's a banger. That was an absolute banger. Best possible draw by far. Now we can discard Fire and Night almost assuredly. Now we gotta be wary of Bring to Light next turn already. So, like, if we top deck a Dispute, I don't think I'll play Fires. Okay. I might still just discard Fires. Leyline Binding is really not that good. Like, they have so many ways to, you know, like, it just doesn't do much. So I think I will actually just discard that. Might regret that. Okay. Well, I guess I can get Eidolon of Rhetoric, huh? Stop their fires proactively. Seems good. This does hurt us as well, though. Okay, that's your spell for the turn. All right. Yeah, that's true. What are my 5-drop options again? I could get a mom of my own. All right, it's not great. Could just path. All right. Whatever. Don't like this. Guess they have to naturally have. I guess this shuts off up the beanstalk. Oh no, it's cast. Okay, damn. They have to naturally draw their verdict. Around your fingers, wrapped around your finger. Okay. Okay, we'll attack here. And we have the reflection Eidolon trick, so we can really stop any bring to lights. It's weird that they didn't purchase Yorion, so I feel like they have something. I feel like they're lining up a big turn. All right. It's kind of insulates from a Wrath plan in some weird ways. Okay. Okay. Could get Archon. I almost don't want to sack. I don't think I have any good targets. Okay, I think they're just dead then. They didn't have a removal spell there. It's just weird they didn't purchase Yorion. Next turn I can do a sick trick though to prevent against a Wrath. Yes. Okay. Hard and I don't miss nothing. They might have a lot of leyline bindings and stuff. 2, 3. Cast Mimic. Okay. Okay. So I'll copy Yorion. Keep the original. Just want to insulate from a Wrath. I think I can do that. Okay. Hanged Executioner. Because Eidolon was in play, right? So now I can make sure my creatures come into play at my opponent's end step so a Verdict doesn't do it. Ah, Yorion blinks. Hey, I mean, the best is Verdict, right? And I have that line locked up, which is pretty sweet. They're just doing nothing. Okay, did you forget about the Yorion cards? All right, that was a sweet line. That was nice. That was nice. Self pat. That was sweet. That whole game was awesome. We danced around them. We danced. God, Rending Volley is such a super bad card. And I think they're taking out creatures to bring in more, like, you know, more removal and counter spells and stuff. I just can't, in good conscience, have that in my deck. Might as well have medium-ass creatures. Something that can attack and block. Mostly attack. They probably don't, but on the draw, all we need is 1 green mana, and then the hand's still pretty medium. This is better, I think. I think I want Deputy in the deck. It's still pretty bad, though. This is quite the bad hand, chat. Uh-oh. That was pretty good. Do I want to just get black since I'm going to play this white land? All right. Don't mom me. Uh-oh. Don't mom me plus this like they did game one. Okay, thank God. All right, I can Skyclave that down at least. Yeah, maybe it is better to get idle on here. Yeah, you're probably right. Bring to Light's what completely wrecks me, and they can still totally have it. Purchase Yorion. I'll take it. Da Bank Busta. Okay, that's pretty good. That was incredible. Do I have domain? Oh, I don't. Okay, I could try to attempt to get a Traxa. I feel like they could have Delvin's Veto here. Maybe I just want to get this first and then do that play next turn. All right. They didn't have it. Yeah, next turn we have Enigmatic plus Leyline. I can Enigmatic get Mom and then double Leyline Binding. That's not even that good, but probably just want to get an Atraxa. Okay. Could just get a Traxa. Think so. So tough. All right. Don't want to hit anything. Well, I have to target, don't I? Shit. Well, we're resetting Bankbuster. I could take their Omnath as well. All right. Enchantment, creature, instant, and a land. Land, binding, deputy, Elishnorn and Mom. Deputy. Okay, so that's their first spell. Let's see. It's probably... Oh, it's got to be Kenrith, right? Okay. Shit. Well, I guess I can just cast it, but... Didn't really want to draw it. Hey, what up, Daddy? Thanks, dude. King Ken. Going with odds. Feel like now we're in trouble. Okay, so now we can cast as many spells as we want. So I can get Agent as well. Agent's not even that good. All right, well, let's try to pop off, I guess. Clock's also a huge factor. I feel like it's not that hard for them to have a Wrath. What if I start taking lands? Five. Ugh. All right. Blue, green. So now I can get Agent. What can I get? Start with Agent. And I wish I had Yorion. I'm just afraid of Bring to Light Wrath. Just wrecks me. Okay, alright. Agent. If I take 2 lands, can I cut them off of white mana? It just doesn't really matter, though, does it? Tough. Now I just get verdicted. Okay. Yorion Blink. Do I just try to deputy here? White, blue. Okay. I don't even think I have time to cast this. Oh no, I'm gonna draw so many cards. Fucker. Let's go! Wow, what a dick move, though. Double blocking to make sure I assign. What a jerk. Jesus. This Pioneer League has so much for watching on YouTube. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Share this video. And look forward to the trophy match video coming up next. I'll for sure be putting it on YouTube. It might also go on, I might also stream it. We'll see. But yeah, super sick games. I love this deck. I'm going to be playing it on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. See you in the next video.